Sawasdee krab. Thank you for joining us for the evening edition of NBT World Brief, right here on NBT and NBT World. You're with me, Nat Nakavisut. Rising oil prices linked to the Middle East crisis have triggered panic buying and fears of fuel shortages, prompting authorities to inspect a major fuel depot for possible hoarding. Officials from the Department of Special Investigation and the Department of Energy Business have inspected a fuel depot operated by Shell Thailand, in keeping with the government's efforts to ensure sufficient fuel supply. The inspection took place at the company's Chongnonsi depot in Bangkok, where authorities checked price display, fuel transport systems, and deliveries to middlemen known as jobbers. Inspectors also compared current stock levels with government data and figures from before the recent fuel supply concerns. Deputy Director General Chachai Kunlohit said the initial findings show fuel operators are trying to speed up distribution to meet public demand. He added that the depot price for middlemen was found to be close to retail prices and does not appear to suggest price manipulation.
ตอนนี้ราคาหน้าคลังก็เรียกได้ว่าเข้าใกล้นะครับเข้าใกล้ราคาที่หน้าสถานีบริการนะครับก็ถือว่าไม่ได้เข้าข่ายที่จะเรียกว่าเป็นการค้ากำไรเกินควรนะครับมีความมั่นใจนะครับในมาตรการตอนนี้ที่ภาครัฐออกมาพอภาวะในเรื่องของการที่จะมีความต้องการที่สูงขึ้นเหมือนอย่างแต่ก่อนลดลงมาได้นะครับทางภาครัฐก็เชื่อมั่นครับว่าจะสามารถดำเนินการในช่วงของช่วงสงกรานต์ได้อย่างแน่นอนนะครับ
The investigation will now expand to more than 200 fuel distributors. Logistics networks by land and sea are also being examined, and any illegal hoarding or cross-border smuggling will lead to immediate legal action. The government says it expects fuel supply in the system to improve within the next week and insists there will be enough fuel to support travel demand during the upcoming Songkran holiday. The measures to control fuel prices and supply also extend to water transport and the fishing sector, as Thai authorities intensify a sweeping crackdown on illegal fuel smuggling and the misuse of subsidized diesel at sea. The Ministry of Justice, together with the Royal Thai Police, has stepped up operations to prevent illegal transport and sale of fuel in Thai waters. The move includes deploying a patrol vessel and a special operations unit to deter smugglers and tighten control over the sale of diesel for fishing boats, known as green diesel, to prevent hoarding and price manipulation. Justice Minister, Police Lieutenant General Ruttapon Nawarat, and Deputy Police Chief, Police General Thatchai Pitanilabut chaired a meeting at the Marine Police Division at SAMUT PRAKAN to review ongoing efforts to crack down on illegal fuel activities at sea. Following the meeting, officials deployed the patrol boat Patumwan 3, along with a special operations team to monitor maritime movements on Thai waters. The Justice Minister said the action follows the Prime Minister's policy to tackle fuel shortages, with inspections now expanding to oil refineries, fuel depots and service stations. Police have also been ordered to increase the frequency of checks, both on land and at sea. The Deputy Police Chief has also issued strict orders for officers to closely monitor the distribution of green diesel for fishing boats. Anyone found violating the law will be arrested and prosecuted without exception. Moving on to aviation, ticket prices for air travel could rise as jet fuel now costs more than double, forcing Thailand's national carrier to consider increasing fuel surcharges. Thai Airways International says it is preparing to adjust fuel surcharges as soaring oil prices put pressure on the airline's finances. CEO Chai Iemsiri said jet fuel prices in the Singapore market have surged from around $80 per barrel to as high as $220, more than doubling and significantly raising operating costs across the aviation industry. To manage the short-term impact, Thai Airways has hedged about 50% of its fuel usage for the next 6 months. However, the airline says it is not increasing those hedging positions for now, warning that prices are already too high and could fall later, creating potential losses. As a result, the airline may have to raise fuel surcharges in line with market conditions. This adjustment could see ticket prices increasing by about 10 to 15% since the start of the Middle East crisis. Meanwhile, Thai Airways has already begun reducing the number of low-fare tickets and shifting sales toward higher-priced seats to reflect rising costs. The airline says international ticket prices will still depend on competition in each market, and it aims to limit the impact on passengers while keeping the business stable. A sharp drop in gold prices has triggered a buying rush in YAOWARAT Road, with long queues forming outside gold shops this morning. Gold prices fell sharply after the global market declined, with the Gold Traders Association of Thailand announcing a drop of as much as 1,900 baht yesterday. The new prices saw gold bars bought at around 70,250 baht per 1 baht weight and sold at about 70,450 baht, while gold jewelry prices were also adjusted down. The price drop has led to a busy atmosphere in the YAOWARAT area this morning, with many people lining up outside gold shops even before they're open. Buyers say they still see gold as a safe asset despite the volatility, and the lower price has encouraged them to buy and hold for the long term. At the same time, some customers have chosen to sell their gold to keep cash on hand while waiting for prices to become more stable in the coming weeks.
มันก็หมุนเวียนอยู่อย่างนี้ขึ้นลงไปตามสภาพของมันก็ไม่นิ่งแล้วก็ต้องเสี่ยงเอาแต่ราคาทองณวันนี้ลงมาเยอะแล้ว3 วันก็ 6,000 บาทแล้วมันแปลกเพราะว่าปกติสงครามมันเกิดสงครามมันน่าจะขึ้นอันนี้มันลงอย่างเดียวเลยก็เลยตกใจเหมือนกันแบ่งขายไว้ก่อน
Meanwhile, President of the Gold Traders Association of Thailand, Jitti Tangsit-Phakdi, has advised investors to hold off on buying gold this week, saying the current situation remains unpredictable. He noted that despite ongoing tensions in the Middle East, gold prices have not rebounded as expected and have continued to fall, and suggested waiting to see price movements next week before making investment decisions. The Department of Religious Affairs has launched a new religious tourism activity in SAMUT PRAKAN province, encouraging people to visit temples and support local communities. The event was held at Wat Bang Nam Phung Nai, where Buddhists took part in merit-making, almsgiving, and meditation as part of the Wan Thammasawana Religious Observance Day. The activity is designed to encourage families to visit temples together, practice Buddhist teachings in daily life, and help boost tourism in the community. The department says the project was first launched last year and received strong public interest, with tens of thousands of participants nationwide. This year, officials plan to expand the program to more locations, focusing on temples with unique architecture, local traditions, and community products, as part of efforts to promote religious tourism and generate income for local residents. And that wraps up this edition of NBT World Brief. Stay updated with the latest developments right here on NBT and NBT World. For more stories, simply scan the QR code on your screen to access our full coverage across all media platforms. Until next time, สวัสดีครับ